All right, we're going to make some accounts and mint some money on the Libra test network. You got to do this. You got to start getting into it right now. So jump in, go to the website, developers.libra.org. It's got all the great information that you need there. Open up your terminal. Make sure that you've got Git. If you're wondering whether you do, Git -- version, enter. There we go. I'm running 2.20.1. Very good. You should have Homebrew installed. If you don't, oh, go and get it right now. Just Google how to install Homebrew. It'll take you to a web page. Copy the link, pop it in. So follow the clone and build. You'll create the Git clone. Mine's already installed, so it's going to say that it's already there. We're going through. Let me reopen this and clear it. Once you've installed that, go into that drive, CD Libra. Make sure that you're now inside there. There we go. There's all the files that Git repository just created. Copy the ./scripts dev.sh. Hit yes. This is going to pop all the things inside there. It's going to install CMake, Protoc, Go, all of the good stuff that you need. Right, now we're ready to build. And if you have any issues getting up to that stage, there's some really cool troubleshooting help on the developer's website. So now we're going to jump into the test network. ./scripts blah 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 .sh inside. Now it's going to run. This is what you want to see. Connected to validator. We're inside the test network. This isn't the real Libra network. However, this is how it will operate. This is what you want to learn. This is what you want to make your dApps, your digital apps, your whatever you want to build, make it. One of the ones that I'm thinking about, if you're pondering, great, what are you going to build? I'm thinking maybe I can build a way that you can pay to control this robot in the background. So if you send me Libra, then you get to control things in the background. Are we going to do that? Yeah, we're going to do it. Why? Because it's ridiculous and you need to do those things because it's 2019 and that's what we should do. Where are all the robots? Why is that like the only robot in my house? And it doesn't know how to make me spaghetti bolognese, which is thoroughly disappointing. So anyway, now we're inside the terminal. We've got a couple of main things here. Account operations and query operations and transfer operations. They're the main things. You want to make accounts, transfer accounts, and mint them delicious coins, people. You want to make some coins. So inside here, let us create an account. You can see you're looking for Libra, %sign. That's your setup. Account create. Bang! Account 0. Now, is this the same account from what we made before? Let us check the balance on it. Because I've got the feeling this is going to already have coins inside of it. So we'll go query, QUERY, balance of wallet 0. There we go, 89,000 coins in there. Hopefully, when they transfer from the test network to the real network, they'll forget that there was a difference and they'll just give me 89,000 coins. Is that going to happen? Absolutely not. How much is a coin worth? I don't know. It's probably going to be, I reckon it'll be somewhat base 10 off the US dollar. So whether that's 1 Libra equals $1 US. It's not pegged, by the way. That's one distinction. It's not pegged. It's gonna be variable because it's based upon multiple currencies. I think it was the USD, the euro, the yen was in there. I don't remember seeing the Chinese RMB. I'm not sure whether the yuan is included. I don't think so. There's a whole question around what happens with China because China doesn't really allow Facebook. Not a fan of Facebook. Tencent rule the world over there. Oh, and if you're building for this, make sure you build WeChat apps as well because WeChat rules the world. So there we go. We've created a wallet of 0. We created a wallet number 0. The hex address is here. It's already got a balance, but if you're like, Gray, I want to make some more. I know that it's got 89,000 coins inside there a moment, but I want to mint some more. Well, you go account, mint. We're going to go wallet 0, and we're going to put 888,888. I haven't done close to 1 million. Let's see if this works. Yes, it did. It did. We're allowed. let's see. Of the balance. Let's see what our balance inside this wallet is now. 978,686 coins. We now have close to 1 million Libra coins. What am I going to do? I'm going to create a whole bunch of other accounts. Account. So we now have 10 accounts. And one of the fun things that we can do is transfer coins into those accounts. Why? Because we're nice. Because we're friendly. And here's how it goes. Transfer, just type in transfer, from wallet 0 to wallet 3. How many? What do you reckon? 50,000? 50,000 it is. Nice number. Transferring, boom. Let's do a little check of the balance on wallet 3. There it is. 138. Now, if you're confused as to why it has 138, it's because I put balances in there before. Let's use wallet 4. I think wallet 4 is empty. No, wallet 4 has stuff. Wallet 5, there we go. So wallet 5 is empty. Wallet 5's empty. Let's transfer 50,000 into wallet 5. There we go. And balance is 50,000. The great thing about this is it can do 1,000 transactions per second, which is one of the big problems of the other networks. Look, fundamentally, this is very big news. This is very, very big news. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Who knows? It's great that it's occurred. It's cool. It's a new technology. The thing's called Libra. It's not specifically made by Facebook. They are, let's think of them as like a founding part and a very founding part of it. But there are so many others. We saw that list of all the other people involved. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge.